How many of you know what origami is? Origami is a great way to improve your folding skills and your fine motor skills. My name is Marley. I've been doing origami for almost 2 years, and it is something that makes me interesting. Today, I will talk to you about what is origami, how to make an origami kunai knife, and why origami is fun to do. Origami is the Japanese art of paper folding. In Japanese, origami means folding paper. Although origami is mostly tied to Japan, it also has roots in China and Europe. Now that I talked to you about what is origami, I will now talk to you about how to make an origami kunai knife. To make an origami kunai knife, you will need 2 pieces of blank white paper and some tape. For the first part of the origami kunai knife, you'll just take your first piece of paper and fold it in half. After doing that, you unfold it. Then you take these top 2 corners and fold them into the center crease. After doing that, you take these 2 new creases and fold them into the center crease. Do the same thing to the other side. After doing that, you take these bottom corners and fold them into the center crease. Do the same thing to the other side. After doing that, you take these 2 side creases and fold them into the center. It should look like this. Then you take a piece of tape and tape these 2 sides together. If you need to, you can tape it again on top of here. And that's how you make the first part of the kunai knife. For the second part of the kunai knife, take your second piece of paper and roll it up into a scroll. After doing that, you take 3 pieces of tape and tape the scroll together on Then you take the first 2 inches of the scroll and make it flat. Then you take the edge and fold it into the scroll. Make sure it makes a hole for your finger. Then you take a piece of tape and tape it together. After that, you take the first part of the kunai knife and stick the second part of the kunai knife in here. Then you tape it together. And that's how you make an origami kunai knife. Now that I talked to you about how to make an origami kunai knife, I will lastly talk to you about why origami is fun to do. Origami is a fun way to improve your folding skills and learn about Japanese culture. You can teach it to your parents, siblings, and friends. Today, I talked to you about what is origami, how to make an origami kunai knife, and why origami is fun to do. Now that you know about origami, would you learn about Japanese culture?